Good evening, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this evening, security guard removed from post at UE following rape and abduction allegations. A 25-year-old security guard has been removed from the University of the West Indies Mona campus after it is alleged that he attempted to abduct and rape an 8-year-old girl. Reports are that on Monday, April 22, around 2:15 p.m., the young girl was visiting her grandmother on the campus and was walking through an access point on Garden Boulevard when she was allegedly intercepted by the guard. It is alleged that the guard diverted the child from her path and attempted to rape her. She then raised an alarm. A passerby who heard the child intervened and the incident was reported to the campus police. The university's director of security, Norman Haywood, told the news that the guard attached to the King Alarm firm attempted to escape but was apprehended just outside the campus gate. Haywood shared that while the private firm has been providing services for the university for over a year, he noted that this particular guard had only been placed on the campus 2 weeks prior to the incident. The director said that going forward, additional background checks will have to be made, in addition to closer monitoring to help ensure safety. The university is said to be providing counseling for the girl and her grandmother, who is said to be an employee at the university. Man pleads guilty to hitting ex-girlfriend, ordered to pay $20,000. A man who pleaded guilty to hitting his now ex-girlfriend during an altercation after she confronted him about the text messages on his phone was ordered to pay $20,000 in restitution when they turned up at the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court on Tuesday. Romario Stevens pleaded guilty to unlawful wounding and assault occasioning bodily harm, but told the judge that he had an explanation for his actions. It is alleged that on March 29, 2024, the couple was at home when an argument developed after Stevens received a text message from a female friend. The complainant, after seeing the name of the person who sent the message, inquired about it. Stevens reportedly hit the complainant during the altercation. When asked by Senior Parish Judge Sanchia Burrell if this was the first time she had been assaulted by Stevens, the complainant said no. She informed the judge that not only had Stevens hit her before, but that this was the second time that she had had to make a report against him. The complainant told Judge Burrell that following the latest incident, she ended the 2-year relationship. By way of explanation, Stevens told Judge Burrell that he was asleep when the complainant started attacking him about the message he received. "Your Honor, I was sleeping when she saw the message, and she started shake me in my sleep. So me wake up and go outside. Me come back, she have my phone and my car key. She throw away car key and she start fight me. So me hit her back," Stevens told the court. To the complainant, Judge Burrell asked, "You put your hands on him first?" To which she replied that she had grabbed Stevens' shirt. Burrell further inquired about the time of the incident, and the complainant told the court that it was about 11:30 p.m. when the incident occurred. "No man, it's too late to take on the man. You have to wait until morning. The man asleep. 11:30 in the night is not a good time to have that conversation. You won't be very productive. Ask any man in the room. You can't bother a man about text message 11:30 in the night. You have to be smart about it," the senior judge said. The judge said considering the circumstances of the case, she would allow Stevens to pay $20,000 in restitution. However, to Stevens, she gave the advice, "You can't allow circumstances to cause you to make a bad decision. No matter how wrong the other person is, they are going to lock you up." She also asked Stevens to apologize to the complainant, which he did, before he was admonished and discharged on both offenses with a warning not to do it again. Integrity Commission urged to clarify discrepancy regarding Dwayne Vaz. The Integrity Commission is being urged to clarify the discrepancies between its investigative report on the 2019 statutory declaration of former People's National Party MP for Westmoreland Central, Dwayne Vaz, and his insistence that the declaration in question was completed. In the report tabled in Parliament, the IC's Director of Investigation said Mr. Vaz should be charged for failing to provide information required by the Director of Information and Complaints. But Mr. Vaz says on May 18, 2021, the Integrity Commission confirmed that his statutory declaration up to December 31, 2019 was completed. He also claims that during an April 9 hearing on the matter at the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court, the lawyers representing the Integrity Commission indicated that they were unaware of the letter from the Commission certifying his declaration. Speaking with the news, Principal Director of National Integrity Action, Daniel Archer, said an explanation from the Integrity Commission is crucial to how it is perceived by the public.
They need to step out in front, respond to this, explain whether or not the court matter occurred after the report was prepared, what the steps were taken, what is happening, because you will agree with me, and I'm sure your listeners will, that this is in court. And the fact that Mr. Vaz has a position, the IC has a position, it's very important that we know what the real position is in response to that particular missive that is being circulated, that letter that is being circulated concerning Mr. Vaz. The entity is important. Kenyatta is absolutely correct, and we must be guided by ensuring that whatever comments we make, whatever support can be given to the IC to get it right.
Attorney Kenyatta Powell has said it is too early to determine whether a blunder was committed on the part of the Integrity Commission in its ruling that Dwayne Vaz should be charged. Mr. Powell cautioned against the statements that could tarnish the reputation of the Integrity Commission.
It is a critically important body, and I think it is already under sustained attack from politicians, and so I think part of my responsibility is to be careful not to unnecessarily add or unreasonably add to tarnishing its reputation. So what I will say is that former MP Vaz's explanation raises some questions, and I think the Integrity Commission would do well to actually respond to those questions.
Mr. Vaz has said his attorney will seek to discuss the matter with the Integrity Commission.
Well, what my lawyer would do today is to reach out to them, as reach out to their lawyer and the Integrity Commission themselves to have a discussion and see exactly how we move forward. Because it is obvious that they erred with regards to what they put in the notice. So it's just to find a solution and get it done quickly.
Jamaican fugitive captured in the Dominican Republic deported. A fugitive who fled the island on the weekend after a warrant was issued for his arrest in connection with a shooting in St. Mary last month was deported from the Dominican Republic on Tuesday following his capture in that country. Bobby Belu, a 26-year-old resident of Anota Bay, St. Mary, was charged Tuesday with several offenses, including wounding with intent, possession of a prohibited weapon and ammunition, and using a firearm to commit a felony. The news was informed that the St. Mary police had issued a warrant for the arrest of Mr. Belu after he was linked to the attempted murder of a mason in Anota Bay on March 26. The mason was shot multiple times during an alleged attack carried out by Mr. Belu. The wounded man survived the attack. The police reported that Mr. Belu boarded a flight for the Dominican Republic on Sunday. The local police alerted their counterparts in the Spanish-speaking country, and the Jamaican fugitive was captured on his arrival and later deported. 3 Taki High students stabbed during brawl. The St. Mary police are probing another stabbing incident involving 3 high school students in the parish. The news was informed that the students who attend Taki High School got into a dispute sometime after school in the Gale Square. During the brawl, the 3 boys sustained knife wounds. They were later taken to a medical facility for treatment. This is the latest in a series of violent incidents involving high school students across the island. A student attached to Irwin High School in St. James was fatally stabbed during a fight involving a group of his schoolmates last week.